What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about why and how you should be warming up. I feel like a lot of people sometimes skip their warm up or kind of do a couple things and then just jump right into their workout, but it is so important to warm up. And I feel like part of the problem is on Instagram and TikTok, you see the workout, but you don't really see a warm up. So in the back of your mind, you're not thinking, oh, I should warm up before doing this. Before any and all of my workouts, I am always warming up, and I'm trying to do better to always include that either on my stories, doing separate dedicated posts, and on my YouTube videos. I'm trying to always include a warm up just so you know that I am always doing something before jumping into my workouts. I do want to also point out that this is not my entire warm-up routine. I will film a separate video about that. I have some really specific exercises that I do for myself based off of physical therapy or past injuries I've had, like focusing on knees and my back. So I will include all of those in like a very dedicated, like specific my warm-up routine video. I will have that out a little bit later. For now, I'm just gonna kind of give like a basic overall why you should be warming up, how you should be warming up, and give you some tips and also a routine that you can implement into your life. To me, there are three big key points when it comes to warming up. The first is to increase your body and muscle temperature. A good warm-up is gonna help raise your body temperature, which is really helpful to your muscles. As your muscle temperature increases, oxygen becomes more available to your muscles, allowing them to contract and relax more easily. That way you're able to perform more strenuous tasks with ease. And this is huge when it comes to lifting, right? Like we want to be able to lift a lot of weight, helping decrease the risk of injury, and warming up helps get our body physically prepared for that. Not to mention, this also helps give your heart rate a chance to increase so that there's less strain on your heart during your workout. I kind of already touched, but point two is decreasing the risk of injury. I feel like the last thing any of us on our fitness journey wants is an injury, right? I feel like a lot of us have been injured or been out of the game, taken out for one reason or another, fitness game, and we're like, what the heck, this is the absolute worst. I feel like it is so hard mentally on us. Like I've even talked about this on my channel. It is so hard mentally to take a step back, and then in your brain you're thinking, well, what's gonna happen to my body? What's gonna happen to my gains? Am I gonna be set back a lot? Like, what's this gonna do to me? And I feel like it's something that is better to be prevented on the forefront than, an afterthought. I am huge on preventative health. I feel like that's something I talk about a lot on here, talking about our health 10, 20, 30 years down the line, and taking care of our minds and bodies now so that in those future years, we're still at a better place. Preventative health. And then the third is to mentally prepare. I feel like when I work out, I want to be mentally and physically on the same page. I want my body to be warmed up and prepped, but I want my mind to be there too, so I can have great muscle to mind connection throughout my entire workout. And that's something that you might not think of, but it is so nice to take those 5 to 10 minutes in the gym, get adjusted, get your playlist going, get warmed up, like get kind of prepped and ready, so then when you get to your workout, it's just like hammer time. I just love it. Ooh. I'm like getting so excited. I want to go to the gym now. Like, let's go. One way that I love to warm up is with an incline walk, Stairmaster, or a jump rope, some type of movement, getting my heart rate up. It's low intensity, steady state, so it's not super strenuous. Again, this is a warm up, so you want something that's helping get that heart rate up, but something that you can still talk to, you can breathe through, get your body and your mind prepared, like I talked about before. Again, this is helping increase your body and your muscle temperature. That way you can go into your workouts with ease, and this is also giving your heart a chance to prepare so that it's not as strained during your workout. I typically stick to one of these for 5 minutes. I usually like to do an incline walk on upper body days, Stairmaster on leg days, and then jump rope on the full body hit days. That's kind of how I like to rearrange it. I'll talk more about that in my personal warm-up routine, but stick to one of those for anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. You can keep it as short as you want, anything to help get your heart rate up though. After you incorporate some movement, move into dynamic exercise or dynamic stretching. When it comes to upper body days, I love to use resistance bands. I love to do banded pull-aparts, dislocations, get my shoulder mobility up. This is great to help warm up your upper body. You can also include arm swings. That's another great thing to just help get blood flow to your arms. And that can be really quick. You can do 2 sets of 10, or you can take a little bit extra time here depending on what your time frame looks like. But these are some quick basic moves to help incorporate into your warm-up routine for an upper body day. When it comes to lower body workouts, again, you want to do the same thing of dynamic exercises, getting your lower body prepped for your workouts. I love to throw in a little circuit where I'll do 5 to 10 reps of some of these exercises. These are hip openers and closers, great for hip mobility, just warming up those joints. I use them all the time when I'm squatting and deadlifting and doing lunges, so I want that to be prepared. Now I am doing scoops. This is a great hamstring stretch. My hamstrings can be really tight sometimes, so even though it looks funky, it's one of my favorites. I am also doing butt kicks. This is another favorite of mine, helps with the quads. So I just hit hamstrings, I hit quads, and I like to do this whole thing as a circuit, so I just kind of keep moving through it. Then I'm doing some lunges because I love to warm up that movement for my knees and just get my body prepped, because most of my leg days I'm doing lunges, so doing them body weight, helping prepare for that is great. And then lateral lunges are also some of my favorites to do to help with my groin, and it just helps stretch me out, and I feel so ready for my workout when doing these. This is another little strange one that I usually do up against a wall, but this is a deep squat to a hamstring stretch. Again, helps stretch your hamstrings, helps open your hips. Last but not least are leg swings. I feel like this is a basic one that everybody should do and should know to do. You're really just swinging your leg, helping get that blood flow there. It's really fun. I even do these at the squat rack too. I do 5 to 10 reps each leg. I like to do this laterally as well as front to back. I love to feel confident in my lifts, and after having a really solid warm-up, I feel so ready and not afraid that I'm going to hurt myself, which is a huge deal.
Thursday night when I first saw you, those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe.
Down, there's a couple things that are key to make your cool down routine as productive as possible. One of them is foam rolling is a fantastic way to cool down, but it's also a great way to warm up, so you can add this into both routines. If I am super sore, I will take extra time and throw this in. If my hamstrings and quads are really sore from my previous leg day a few days ago and I need extra time and attention on them, I will take a good couple minutes and roll them out, help me feel as loose as possible before a workout. I also love to do this as a cool down to help repair and fix my muscles, help roll out that tension. I have found that this helps decrease my soreness, so I like to take a couple of extra minutes here. Foam rolling is definitely something you should consider to adding to your routine. Lastly, I end with static stretching. I used to static stretch before my workouts until I've learned and done the research that dynamic exercises and stretching is best before and static stretching is best after. Static stretching is where you're staying and you're holding that stretch, where this is really good to do when your body is really warm. So you're already looser, you're already more flexible to be able to hold these positions so that you can stay and hold them. Whereas dynamic exercises, you're bringing movement to that stretch, you're bringing movement to that exercise, helping you warm up and keep your heart rate up. Versus this is great stretching for after your workouts because you want to bring your heart rate back down, you want to cool down and really stretch your muscles after you have put them through an intense workout. I do highly suggest making sure that you are taking the time to properly cool down. This is also a great time to work on mobility because you are more flexible since your body is a lot more warmed up. So take the time to static stretch after your workout, especially because it not only improves your flexibility and range of motion, but also can help your muscles recover at a faster rate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. That really helps support my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos coming up, and comment something that you learned down below or that you liked or another video idea. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!